Yahushua, Ba'ashem Akakudah, we say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Ba'ashem Akakudah. And we give double honor to our apostle elders, which is the apostle elders, a great millstone, with each knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahushua. When the year of 2022, the year of Yahweh Yahushua is turning up. All right. Things are getting close, man. We see a lot of things happening out here, and I was just on a drive, so a few things came into my spirit. My oil, man, it's not one thing, it's another in this society, man. Damn, bro. But hey, the time we coming to, man. And one thing that I had to check myself. I heard the other day, I was watching a video, and this person was going into a subject about the trusting in the process. Just like it says, if a farmer has to have faith, you have to have faith. A farmer, what does he do? He plants the seed. That's why it says men water, men plant, but the Lord giveth the increase. Okay? So you got to understand this in this walk. It's likened unto a plant. The process is going to grow. The kingdom of heaven has already been laid. Yahushua has already laid the cornerstone seed, if you want to say, in the ground. Just like when you lay and you grow something, you have to trust that it's going to grow. All right? So we have to trust in that we are going to become a nation. We're going to become a kingdom, and it's happening. Look 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 11 years ago, when Israel wasn't even talked about, and the Lord brought it up with our Bibles again, just to show everybody that, look, that this truth comes from humble beginnings, man. All right, this truth comes from humble beginnings. It comes from a man that the Lord put the Spirit on, that went out there to the highways and the byways, and now look at it. Look how many of us are woken up. Look how many of us have changed our life. Look how many of us are different people because of this truth. Healthy. We're not bugged out. We're not taking these different things that are out here. That's us becoming a nation. That's the process, man. Just like we didn't go down overnight. The nation of Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we didn't go down overnight. Just like in the time of Solomon, Jeroboam, and Rehoboam, you had what? It was a succession and a time of us falling down. The nation split. That made us weaker. When the nation split, then you had what? Turmoil. Then you had different wars. Then we went down. Then we went into slavery. Next thing you know, we was in slavery. We fled to the interiors of Africa. We lost our home. We became homeless, but we weren't fully enslaved yet. We were under the Romans, but we weren't like hardcore slavery. Then we went into the interiors of Africa, built up certain villages and different colonies. Then we were invaded. Then we were put in slavery. Then we came over here in Babylon. It's a process. So trust in the process that we're getting taken. Just like we went down and the Lord brought us down and put us into slavery, the same thing's going to happen to Esau. He's going to wake up one day and he's going to be in slavery, man. He's going to be in bondage, and we're going to be on top. We're going to be the rulers of the earth and the universe, man. It's a process, just like a tree grows, a plant grows. Anything in this life has to have that process. So good is coming. The kingdom is already prepared. It's already there. It's already been done. The Lord spoke it. He said that I'm going to make my children, the children of Americans, our Lord's words are not going out void, man. But it's the process, and it's the enjoy the journey, man. That's another thing that we rob ourselves of. We want to go to the end goal, man. You miss the journey. And this is something recently I've been getting in myself, man. The journey is the funnest part. Watching Esau go down, us building up all the controversy with Israel, it breeds better. It breeds excitement, It breeds that drama, man. The best movies are the most drama movies. You don't want to watch a movie that's boring. You don't want to watch something that's boring. I mean, Jake want entertainment all the time. Sometimes, especially with this truth, you don't have to be entertained. You have to learn something. You have to be edified. You have to take something out of it. You look up scriptures. You find something that you can, take out of lessons, even when we give lessons, we want to make sure we're giving out something that's tangible through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. We don't want to just do lessons. Lessons. That's that's why the apostle said he said wait for the spirit, man. But this was in my mind all day. Trust in the process. We're growing, Jake. We're becoming a nation, man. There's no stopping it. It may not happen overnight, but it's happening. Because look, like I said, look at us 5 years ago, 10 years ago. We're not the same people. The world is shaking up. You got Kanye West bugged out behind talking about you Israelite, talking about we the black people. Come on, man. This dude he done sold his whole soul out. Now he's talking to his masters. It's greasy, man. Because if we the Jews, who the people saying they the Jews? That's what you gotta understand yourself. What we're saying, we're going against the rulers in darkness and in light. We're going against those that are known and unknown, the so-called Jews, and then you got the so-called the elite, not the so-called elite, the elite that have hid this knowledge, that know exactly who you are. They're watching a birth of a nation, man. The elites know what's happening. They're not in the dark about this. They've been waiting for this moment. They've been waiting for us. They knew our history. They know who we are. That's why they're fighting it. That's why they're putting opposition to it. They've already had contingency. They've had years to plan. But they can't over. That's why it says, if it be of men, it shall come to naught. But if it be of the Heavenly Father, you shall find yourself, if it be of the Most High, you shall find yourself fighting against the Lord, man. So that's what Esau's doing. He's fighting against the Lord by trying to fight us waking up. Us waking up is not our will. It's not our doing, man. Us waking up to we being Israelites is a word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that is ordained it. That said, go out there. That's why he says, even in the scriptures, it says what? I will send Elijah. I will send Elijah before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. So the Lord sent Elijah. He sent Abba Bivens. He sent them with the message, with the gospel, to tell us, man. That's why he came out with the way he did, man. And then One West is the most concentrated group on, because why? That stemmed from the spirit of the Lord that was given to Elijah, that came down unto us, man. All right. So we're in the process of a kingdom. We're here. The kingdom is technically already here. We're just in the growth. Just like if you plant a banana or you plant an apple tree, guess what? It still is an apple tree, but it just hasn't bear forth fruit. It hasn't bared the fruit of that apple, but it's still an apple tree, even though it's a sapling. That means it's like a skinny little tree, but it's still technically. We're not grown. This is the kingdom of heaven. Those are Native Americans. This is the kingdom of heaven. We just haven't matured yet. We just not in the castle. We're not in our land yet. We're not having the walls of pearls and fine stones. That's the fruit of the kingdom of heaven. That's the end goal. That's the last. That's the wine. That's the bottled wine of the kingdom of heaven. When we're sitting on thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel, judging Israel, man. If we be part of those elect, we're going to be a part of a higher echelon of the government, man. Us doing those things, the nations coming and bringing us their goods and their substance of the kingdom. Us having immortality, that's the fruit of the kingdom. Having children on children, that's the fruits of the kingdom of heaven. We're in the process. It's the kingdom of heaven, but we're maturing, just like a plant matures, just like a tree matures, man. So we have to trust in it. Don't every day you wake up just because you don't see it happening. Of course we get mad, but it's happening. It's growing. You just have to let it grow, man. You just have to watch it every day and water it. And how do you water it? With the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because all of us are important parts in the kingdom of heaven. All of us make up the kingdom of heaven, regardless of what we play. So what is our job? Is to water it. Each of us water our individual plants to grow in the garden of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. We're the garden of the Lord that's being nourished, man. The Lord is watering his garden by the way of the apostles and the elders, and this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding coming out. That's how the Lord is watering the garden, man. That's why we're getting nourished. We're growing. It's not happening overnight. But all the Lord did when he put that seed in the ground, which is Yahweh Shai, when he put that seed in the ground, that's all he needed to do. Now he just got to water it, and then he's going to give the increase. He's going to give the fruits of it. The fruits of the kingdom are a nation that's in their land, that's getting gold, pearls, jewels delivered to them by the other nations. Us having infinite wealth, living forever, smiling, beautiful. We're going to be a beautiful nation, man. Imagine the smiles on Jake's face, man. Imagine from the Latin tribe on down, man. From our children to our women to our sons, man. Our sons and our daughters are going to be flawless, just like read Job, man. If one of y'all brothers want to post that scripture, I think it's Job. It's towards the end. It says when Job is the last chapter, I think. Where it is the last chapter where it says Job's daughters were the finest in the land, man. After Job caught that hell, guess what? The Lord blessed him more than he did in the beginning. So Job's latter end was better than his first. And it says that his daughters were the most fairest in the land. So who controls beauty? Who controls beauty, man? It's the Lord. The Lord controls beauty of even women. The Lord can turn up the beautiness of a woman if he does want to, man. That's why a lot of our women in our tribe don't realize they turning their back on the fountain of glory, man. Imagine you come and you humble down. The Lord is going to beautify our women, man. We have the best women on the planet now. But imagine in the kingdom of heaven when he beautifies our women. I'm talking like beautiful, like drop dead. It's like, I think that was Ruth or Judith, where it says men would be at war and they would stop fighting because she was so bad, man. That's what, but that's what they don't realize. You know, they think Esau's got something for him. The Lord has got everything you need. Everything you need. I got a little song, man, on my head. But the main point, you know, I'm not gonna go too much, but trust in the process, Jake. Hey, Khan, there it is right there. My man. And it says in let me read that. It says, in all the land, no woman found. Yeah, it says, found so fair as the daughters of Job. That's right. Come on, man. So what you think the Lord gonna do to us as a nation? If he did that for Job, what do you think he gonna do for us as a nation, man? He's gonna make us, our children are gonna be beautiful, just like us. We're gonna be beautiful. These new bodies, man, the Lord got, man, these are Ferraris, these are Lamborghinis, these are Bugattis of bodies. Hey, that's the saying. The Lord is bringing the Bugatti bodies, man. All right, do you hear what I'm saying? The Lord is gonna bring the Bugatti bodies. I'm talking top shelf, tiptoe. You ain't gonna have to do another crunch in your life. You ain't have to do another sit-up. We're gonna be, man, it's gonna be beautiful, man. So trust the process, Jake. Don't worry about it if you wake up and you still working your dead-end job. You're still a part of the kingdom of heaven growing. The plant of the Lord is in you, man. Just take it in your spirit. So the best thing is just to trust the process and enjoy the ride, man. Enjoy it. You want these memories. You wanna every day think of memories you can have to try to tell your children about the kingdom of heaven building up. We're gonna tell them about Russia. We're gonna tell them about China building up. We're gonna tell them about all the process. You don't want it to come instantly, man. What's the purpose? You want to look at the process, just like a farmer. A farmer wakes up in the morning. He'll water the things. He'll pull out the weeds. That's when it means the much. When that harvest comes, that farmer knows because he was out there. He remembers those hours of labor, and he remembers those moments of waking up in the morning and having to watch and tend to his garden. Now he gets to harvest it. That's the same thing with this truth, man. We gonna get to taste of the kingdom of heaven. It's gonna be succulent, man. It's gonna just like slow roasted food. When you slow roast something or you put it in there and it's tender, man, it falls off the bone because it's just right. So that's the concept. The Lord can't rush this. This kingdom of heaven is likened unto meat, man. It's likened unto potatoes, vegetables, rice. It has to get to the right level. It has to cook. It has to slow roast, man. But once it gets done, though, oh shit, Salakia. It's gonna be good, man. The Lord got it seasoned. You gotta understand, Yahweh Shem Yahshua invented seasonings, man. You don't think he knows about seasoning? He invented. The Lord has a righteous palate, and he wants his food exactly how he wants it, man. He wants it cooked a certain way. He wants it baked a certain way. That's why he gave us a dietary law, because that's a shadow of what he wants and what he likes. The Lord is particular when it comes to his food, and this is his kingdom, man. This is his kingdom of heaven, man. So he wants it exactly how he wants it. He wants it. He wants the meat cooked a certain amount of time. You cannot rush a pot roast. No matter how long, it don't matter how much you want to eat it. You got to cook that roast for a certain amount of time. Then the meat breaks down. So that's what the Lord is giving to us. This kingdom has to be cooked exactly the right temperature, man, and then it's gonna be good, man. So hey, trust the process, Jake. So Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm gonna leave it there. I know the sun has been, beaming on me, man, but Lord willing, this is edifying lesson. The water to you brothers out there that came by and posted and the water for the precepts on the comment board, man. I hope there was some edifying precepts. I didn't get to get them, but I know brothers was getting down, man. So call Haloyim Yahweh Shem Yahshua Bashem Kadash, man, for this beautiful truth, knowledge, wisdom, and always remember this, Jake. I'm saying, trust it, man. The Lord is gonna make it happen. Don't even doubt. Every day should just be excited and excited that you have the Lord's name and you get to witness the kingdom of heaven coming to pass, man. All right. So with that, Lord willing, this is edifying lesson. I'm gonna leave it there. With that, I'm gonna say, call Haloyim Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Kadash. Until the next time, I say Shalom. Keep fighting, keep faith, keep pushing towards that goal, man. Shalom.